Oh shit, started. Alright guys. So in a pretty bad way at the minute, but I thought I'd just again, this might not go on the channel yet, who knows. It's for me to look back on more than anything, but it might be helpful to other people. So who knows. But I've talked before about how quick I can spiral and something stupid, and then suddenly I'm feeling like this. And it's funny, those triggers, it's like a phobia. You know, people like see a spider, it's like, oh fuck, or something, you know, but it's that instant reaction. And that's what happens with me. And I felt a bit shit for a week or so. My mood's been kind of up and down, but I've not managed it properly. You know, my wife will say, oh no, yeah, you go blaming yourself, and yeah, I do a lot of that, but I also do a lot of procrastination. I don't always do what I think, you know, I should be doing regularly, like the mindfulness and things like that. I do some, and I do feel a benefit from it, but to manage our mental health, we need to see it as the same as physical health. So if you're overweight, you know, to come up to Christmas, there's going to be lots of people out there now thinking, I'm not going to get into that dress, I'm not going to get into that dinner jacket. And the fear will push them to action. You know, and people go on a diet, they go and start exercising, whatever, and they're determined to get into a little dress or that outfit or a tuxedo. Or both, who knows these days. But what we're talking about is I get that real, you know, push to action, and that determination. And sometimes we get that with our mental health, or, you know, things start to go really well. The great example is when you got a new partner, you meet someone new, everything's wonderful, isn't it? You know, you smell the roses, walking in the evenings, it's all lovely. I remember when I first met my wife, we'd walk around the park hand in hand in the rain, and it was just, I pause this, and I think this one's probably just going to be one for me, otherwise people are going to be saying that fucking attention seek, whatever. So that walk around the park with my wife, I just still remember it to this day. And the thing with memories is that the emotions are attached to them. We know this from trauma. You know, you have some traumatic experience and you're having these flashbacks, you're right back there, you feel the same way you felt. You know, it's fucking horrible, those sort of things. So we need to make a decision on which one of those two we're going to focus on more. And we can't do that when we're in a shit state, because you can't. I can't think. I know all the positives are there, and I can name them, but I feel that I don't deserve them, and then I feel guilty for feeling that I don't deserve them. So I've worked as a mental health nurse for over 20 years. I know what I should be doing. I advise people on what to do, but I don't do it. And those people I advise, they don't do it. And I think what happens a lot of the time is that you get to a state like this, and then, you know, I'm having the rest of the week off work, so straight away a lot of stress is gone. So we get to a situation, something happens, and it's like, fuck, I can't do it anymore. And then we might take ourselves out of that situation if we're lucky enough to. So I haven't got stress from work for the next few days. I can just focus on me, which I need to do. Fucking hell, I'm going away with some friends I've known forever next week. And we went out for a drink a few nights ago, and I felt so fucking awkward. These people are brilliant. We love them to bits. And they're so supportive. But I don't reach out. You know, like, ask how you are. Oh, you're alright, yeah, things are a bit shit, but instead of saying fuck me off, I'm really struggling. And I think the reason I avoid it is because I know they'll say, and my wife says it all the time, and it fucking drives me mad. Although it shouldn't, is that you're a really good nurse. You're really good at what you do. She's really happy, and you're a good person. Sometimes that's difficult to take, and if you feel inside that you're a piece of shit and you don't deserve anything, then you can't take that on. I hate compliments, and when my wife says things like that, it's kind of, oh yeah, but there's always a but. For me, it's usually if they knew the real me, then they wouldn't be saying that. But that real me I'm referring to isn't the real me. It's the fucking me that all those negative, shitty thoughts and things and people in my life have put there and got me to believe in. I'm sure that's the same with a lot of people. And it's being able to manage it. It's being able to look after it and do it. So we was talking about feelings. I think I'm rambling again, but yeah, getting on about feelings and how to manage those. So the people want to get in their little black dresses, they want to get into their tuxedos, they take action, they watch what they eat, go to the gym, they do whatever, fit in that thing. The day after, all that changes. They haven't got to put themselves through that pain or that effort anymore, and it's like, whoa. And then we slowly slide back to where we were. It's the same about mental health. So we reduce a lot of those stressors. We might start talking about things, which we usually do with someone or fucking something. It's probably AI for a lot of young people now. But we need to do these things consistently and not get to that crisis point. So that's what this channel's about. And we'll talk more about how to manage them next time. All right, cheers guys.